What's up, everybody? This is Mike with Byrnz Rubber, and today we're going to be doing something pretty exciting. We're going to be installing some new parts. This is kind of like the first part of the build series, I guess, on this car. Now, mind you, this car back here has tons of horsepower, tons of equipment. I didn't really get to go over much of what the car actually has when I picked it up in the last video, but this actually has the SVT performance pack as well. So it's got, you know, the oil coolers on it. It's got the transmission coolers, the rear differential coolers, and it's got, you know, just pretty much all the coolers that you need to keep this horse nice and cool. But, you know, it does have, you know, of course, the nice big Brembos, and it's got the 5.8 liter Trinity motor that produces 662 horsepower and 631 pound-feet of torque. So again, it's got a lot of power. I know people always have the quest for more power, but I'm probably going to do some light mods and just some things to kind of spruce it up, the car, and kind of make it mine. There's actually a few more things visually that's coming for the vehicle, and that's something that is coming to the channel. But today, let's go ahead and see what's in the box. Let's go ahead and see what's actually inside this box. Okay. Open that. Whoop. Goes a piece of paper. Alright. Put that down. Go ahead and open these tabs. This box here. Alright. You got your standard packaging foam. And oh yeah, Ford Performance. That's right, people. It's gonna be a performance exhaust in the back. Nice axle backs to go there. Kind of sprucing up again the sound of the vehicle. As you can see from here, it's very straightforward. Got the hangers, and then it's got this really nice tips on it. So we're gonna be installing this bad boy. Here's a couple things for the prep. Now, I did get a jack stand kit, so if you're working on your car, you want to make sure that at least you have jack stands. Don't be a fool. You don't want the car to drop on your head, obviously, especially if you're working on a car like this where it's a little bit lower, or really anything for that matter. Even a truck can do it. But I mean, the thing is, it's really safe to make sure that you have the right equipment. So make sure you have jack stands and at least a jack, of course, to lift the car up. But actually, another precautionary measure that you should take, I don't know if you can see this, I know it's a little bit darker here, but make sure you get like little chocks for the front. So I mean, of course, when you're lifting the back of the vehicle, of course the emergency brake is on the rear tire, so you don't want this thing rolling forward. So you want to make sure that you have the right you know, little chocks there. I do have another one right below there as well too. But we're gonna go ahead and get started, and you guys will kind of see me jack this thing up, and well, we'll see how it goes. So one of my neighbors slash buddy actually just helped me out here for a little bit, and we're just kind of inspecting it. As you can see, the jack stands are all set up and everything, so we're now nice and safe. I just got to figure it out, but you can see right here, this is where I have to basically take the cutters, cut them off, and then basically have those couplings freed up. And then from there, I'm gonna be pretty solid on everything. And my wife and dogs decided to come by, but you basically have this unclipped, and it should be pretty straightforward. You basically have the grommets up here. You basically could take a water type of soaping solution. You don't want to do anything like WD-40, of course, because that's gonna go ahead and corrode that rubber faster than it should. Then you basically have one upper hanger right here, and then you also have another one right here. So it's a pretty straightforward shot. Let's see how that goes and plays out. So I got my first little battle scar, and we got the pipes off, so we're gonna go there. You see these little grommets are right here. This is one that's kind of a pain in the butt. Now you can move this grommet, but you know, moving it out of place just creates more of a headache, so just kind of leave it on. And you have the two upper hangers here. You can remove the bolts here if you do want to, but it's quite simply, you can just keep everything on. Now you also want to check for deterioration. Now obviously this car's only had 3,500 miles on it, so there's not much deterioration of the grommets. So the grommets feel pretty good, don't need to be replaced or anything like that. And yeah, now just attaching everything, putting the couplings back on. My buddy here, we got the Dremel, so we're going to take the tabs off of this. As you can see, they're on hangers here, and you can salvage these because you can totally cut them off. You can actually kind of bend them around. So if you want, you can just take this off like that, and then you can just cut this area right over here. Now that we got these off, he actually was able to detach it from the spot weld on the clamp. So for those of you who are wondering what the clamps I was talking about, it's actually called the spherical clamp. Now, this is actually a 3-inch outlet there. This is the one that you would actually need if you're going to buy aftermarket, but as you can see, it was relatively easy to get these off, so you can still use the stock ones just fine. Alright, so sit rep. We actually had to remove this little hanger right here, or I would say, I don't know what you call it, but basically a hanger holder, and we had to kind of loosen that up. And once we loosened this up, this actually just pretty much came on straightforward, so it's actually relatively easy. So as long as you do that, I think it should be pretty good for anybody that's actually trying to do this install. This adjustment makes it a lot easier. You don't have to take out the mid pipe and anything else. Just adjusting that, you don't have to bend the hangers or anything like that. It's very, very straightforward. And also make sure to put some lube on it. Like I said, the dishwater and the soap mixture makes it a whole lot easier too. Alright, so the moment that you guys have been waiting for is the startup. Now, of course, I'm going to do a little bit before and after exhaust so you guys can see that. I'm actually going to do a little bit of driving so that you guys can also see that. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and start up right now. So it was kind of a fun-fulfilled day on the car. A huge shout out to my buddy that actually came out and really helped me out. I will tell you that it is a lot easier with two people for the install. You could totally do it with one, but having two people there to kind of position the mid pipes while the other one's trying to put it on the hangers is definitely a lot easier. But at the same time, you could totally do it by yourself. Even if you're not the most mechanically inclined person, you could still totally do it. Now, I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did today on this install. And if you did like the video, make sure to give me that thumbs up. And also, if you haven't done subscribing yet, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, I will see you later. Starting it?
Yeah. Without any mufflers, do it.
So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna start the car without the mufflers and see what the hell they sound like. Let's see how raspy this thing is.
Because we all know that you want to know what it sounds like without mufflers.
Right.